Getting in the way of the Rock the Country Music Festival tonight, the campground seeing 7 inches of rain in some spots. And new tonight, we're hearing from the organizers of the event who say they recognize it wasn't the experience they hoped to deliver. Doors were supposed to open at 2, but that was pushed back to 4. They canceled multiple acts, including Shenandoah, Sammy Kershaw, and Logan Crosby, while moving up several of the acts several hours, including the headliner Nickelback. Jet Ellis is camping there. She says she and 2 others spent around $1,800 for one campsite and entry into the festival. Ellis says it felt like the event's organizers just weren't prepared for the rain that we saw today. She tells us there were issues from the beginning, just trying to get the RVs into those camping areas. Our Sam Luther was in Greenback tonight. Sam, you're actually hearing from some who never even made it to see the concert because of all the traffic.
Yeah, KCI, along with really thousands of others, spent about 3 hours in Greenback stuck in traffic trying to find a parking spot. Finally, a lot of people just said forget it and went to leave as the last concert neared its end, some traveling hours away to see a show that they had to hear from their car.
I wanted to see Ella Langley, and I did want to see Nickelback.
We spent whatever it was, honey, just $1,200 or something, and Nickelback's my wife's favorite band, so.
And you're not going to see him tonight?
Doesn't sound like it.
For hours, people driving to Maple Lane Farms held out hope as they sat in traffic, expecting to see 6 artists perform at the Rock the Country concert.
Muddy, very disappointing.
Muddy. Yeah, very, very disappointing.
Instead, only 3 performed. Others were getting canceled due to the weather. Time for the main performers, like Nickelback, were moved up by hours, meaning some who waited in traffic were out of luck.
We're paying for an Airbnb. We came from Ohio. I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks.
Then when we got here, we saw that we were 1 mile away, and it would take us an hour to park.
In a city of 1,200 people, traffic became a major issue when an estimated more than 15,000 people tried to get together in one place.
They just needed to have a little more organized. For $178 a ticket.
Some, with only a little time left in the Nickelback concert, electing not to go inside after what the rain had left behind.
I heard it's a swamp of mud even when you go in.
While for many it was a day to forget, some are still hopeful for a better tomorrow.
Hope it doesn't rain tomorrow so we can see Kid Rock.
Yeah, the show was supposed to still be going on right now. In fact, it wasn't supposed to end until after 11, but in reality, it all ended before 8 o'clock, closer to 7 really. So a lot of folks who were coming in just for those final 3 main acts, Casey, missed the show entirely. This was rain or shine concert, and tonight, a lot of folks I talked to frustrated tonight knowing that in reality, that as it stands right now, there will be no refunds.
All right, Sam, thanks. And we are hearing from the organizers of Rock the Country. Here's their full statement. They say in part, many of you are reaching out about options, saying they'll email people next week once they're through the weekend. The organizers go on to say thank you to everyone who showed up. They say the site team is working overnight to reset and saying they'll see everyone tomorrow.